Hi friend, welcome back. I'm Tina from It's Wonderful Plan, and I have my Erin Condren LifePlanner launch order. Oh my gosh, I am so excited about this. And look at the sticker, it says enjoy. I love the way that they ship this. It's so well packaged. Oh, and this sticker is not even sticking on the tissue. So if I wanted to use that tissue somewhere, I could do that. Okay, so we've got bubble wrap in here, keeping everything nice and protected. I do have to tell you that this is like only half of the stuff that I actually want to order from this launch. And I'm going to tell you what I did and why I did it. Okay, I was trying to figure out this bubble wrap. Oh my goodness. So I've got some accessories in here. With the order of my life planner, I did get the life planner sampler pack. So we'll take a peek at that in a bit. Here's my life planner and all of the accessories that I got to go with it. So I got sticker book, I got these bookmarks, I got the dual tip markers. This first item I pulled out is a planner folio organizer insert, so I'll go over that with you. And here is, of course, the star of the show, my life planner. Oh my goodness, I'm so excited. It's so pretty. All right, I'm going to get rid of the box and we're going to look at everything in detail. All right, we're going to dive in and look at this life planner first, and then we'll look at the accessories. Now, I am an Erin Condren affiliate. And if you do decide to purchase anything, I greatly appreciate if you use my affiliate link. You will find that down below in the description of this video. All right, so this year's life planners come with this sampler pack. So if you order the life planner, you would get a sampler pack. They did introduce this to us last year, and it's a really, really cool little sampler pack. I'll look at that in just a moment with you. I decided to go with the colorful option for this one. This is the hexagon option, and I chose to upgrade and get the colorful coil. I love this coil. It's so pretty. So this one is additional charge. The one that comes with it is just like their platinum looking one. And if you want a different color, they also have a rose gold option and a gold option. And then of course the colorful one. But let's just take a moment to take a peek at that coil. It's so pretty. I see something peeking out here. It's kind of weird, but we'll look at that in just a second, actually. All right, so with the life planner, you get, it's like a page binder, ruler, stencil, all in one. And this just pops right off. I like the material of this, and it is a little bit shorter because they designed this to actually fit in their smaller sizes as well. The one that I got is a 7x9. So this was a redesign that they had done. I believe that was from last year, but I do like that. It's got like some useful stencils in there. And then of course it has the ruler, but it's much shorter because it's only 6 inches. We're gonna kind of go to the back here because this is the welcome pack. And I do have to say, this is kind of weird back here because look at what happened. Like my cover got pushed off because of the sampler pack. So I don't know if anybody else has like had that happen when they got their life planner, but I, of course I want to be completely transparent with you and share all of the things, but the covers are interchangeable, so it's not really a big deal, but it's just kind of weird, right? Because you get like this, you're so excited, and then it's like half off of there. But anyway, I'm not complaining. I'm just pointing it out because, again, I like to be completely, transparent with you guys. Okay, so we're going to open up this pack. And I know that they changed the welcome pack around this year, and now it includes a dual tip pen. And mine is black. I thought they said that they could be assorted colors. So if you do get a different color, I believe that's like what it says on there, but I got a black one. It's really pretty with the little asterisks on there. I like that. Okay, and then there's some cards here. They used to give out like little journaling cards, but now they changed it around to these postcards. There's a couple of those. And then there is a card here where you can get 20% off your next purchase. And they did change this around. Previously, they did have it where you got 2 coupons, but now they just have the one because it was kind of like 1 coupon for you and 1 for a friend. So they are changing that around. And that's what you get in the little welcome pack. The marker is nice. And of course, I love that we get the coupon. Okay. And I'm going to talk about that coupon a little bit later because I'm going to tell you what I did with this purchase. All right. So look at that cover. It's so pretty. I actually want to turn my light down because I want to get rid of the glare. But at the same time, it's really hard for you to see like the little foil detailing on here. So just wanted you to kind of see it without all the glare, like the ring light on there. I'm going to bring this back. I'm going to maybe move it to the side here. That might help. Yeah, that kind of helps a little bit. And then you could see the beautiful, maybe on this side might be better. No, I'm sorry. I need my light. But you could see the beautiful little foil detailing on there. It's a gold foil. I had thought about maybe doing a gold coil, but I really like the colorful option. All right, let's open this up. This is really pretty on the inside. And then there is the vellum here. It is a plain vellum. I love vellum. Somebody in one of the groups had said the reason why the vellum is here is it's supposed to protect your planner. You could use a dry erase or wet erase marker on here to fill this out. There's like a little heading. There's a checklist there, a blank space there, and then the blank space here. And I guess the vellum is there to protect your planner page. All right, look at how pretty that is. I guess this was kind of a nod to an older design, and I like it. It's really, really pretty. And I got the dashboard layout. Oh my gosh, it's a brand new layout. I'm so excited to try this out. I love dashboard layouts. But look at that. That is so pretty. Like for people that just love color, I mean, this is definitely the way to go. It's really, really pretty. And if you've been watching me for a while, you're probably thinking, well, that's really not you. Like you don't really do the colorful things like this. This purpose that I'm going to be using this planner for, I like the color because I'm not going to be putting stickers in here. It's going to be my content creating planner. The one that I have right now, that one is going to be ending, and I'm currently using a monthly planner for it. But I'm going to try to use this one instead because I just really think that this would work out really, really well for me. All right, so we've got 2025, 2026 tab. Open that up, and then we have the 18-month year look here. So starting July 2025, which is when this planner begins, all the way through December of 2026. Now, I did opt to get a 12-month planner simply because that's really as long as I will use a planner. Like I'm not going to use it for 18 months. The life planners, they launch in July. That's when they have the big launch. And I'm going to want to start using it when it's fresh and new. So I already know that anything past then, it's just not for me. All right, now we have the 12 boxes here with the detailing of that hexagon, the colorful option for this year here. And it says a little progress each day adds up to big results. And the 12 boxes can be used however you choose. Some people use them for like monthly goals, but they're blank. You know, you make them what you want. I generally like to put all of my affiliate information in these boxes. And I have like a box set up for each brand that I'm an affiliate for, or if I have a discount, that way I can look that up. So I will be doing the same thing with these boxes. All right. Now, something new that they did for us, and I really like this, they added May monthly and June monthly. Isn't that awesome? I love it because the planner starts in July. So now I can start this right away because actually I'm filming this on the 2nd. So I'm just like 2 days into the month. I can go ahead and start using this, get a little bit of an idea of how I want to use the monthly. And I think that that is so nice. I really, really like that. Sunday start through Saturday. Love that layout. That is my favorite monthly style layout. And they do put the previous month. So this is like April that they're showing, but it's a very faded numbers. And then it goes into the actual month here. There are some pre-printed holidays on here. And of course, we have this colorful May, and then we have the detailing of the hexagon in the corner. So that's the color for May, and then this is the color for June. And then we're going to jump in over here. That is really pretty. Wow, it is very vibrant. I love it. Okay, so there's a notes page on this side here, and then we're jumping into July, progress over perfection. And then we have that detailing there in the corner for the month. I like the font. It's lowercase, it's bold, and I like that, like the days of the week and the numbers and all of the lines in here. Those are all in a gray color. There is like little light lines on the sidebar here. And then we're going to open up and we're going to look at, this is the dashboard for the month. Now they did make some changes to this and I'm so excited about them. I love it. So previously this was designed a little bit differently. Let me grab the old one. That way you can see how it changed. So what I currently am using is this one right here, the Evolve. And I'm going to open it up to July. And I'm going to just kind of do a little comparison here. They did change like the fonts a little bit here if we go back to the monthly view. So for those of you that might be curious about the changes from the 2024 launch to the 2025, then you can see that. So the font is a little bit different. It really looks the same, honestly, but they changed up the font for the year. And it seems like they changed up the font for the days of the week ever so slightly. They did take out where it said notes, so that's no longer on there. I like that because I used to cover that up anyway. And then let's come over here and compare. Okay, so this is the one that they launched last year in 2024. They definitely minimized the way that the page looks, and they changed up these boxes. So now there is still a box that's kind of like this one here, but it doesn't have like those dark shaded bullet points there. Now they look like little check boxes and they're very simple. And then this has got a very light shade to it here. But there's still like 4 options. And then there is this long to-do list. I love this. And we've got all of this is lined with little bullet points. And then this section was kind of like this section here. It's a little bit bigger and it has just a line section. And then this section was this section. So this one got minimized a bit. And this was a dot grid, and now it's lined. All right, I'm going to move this out of the way. I wanted to give you a comparison. If you have what Erin Condren launched in 2024, and you're wondering, well, what are the big changes, then that way you can see it right away. All right, so love, love, love the changes. And on this side is the notes page, which is exactly what they did last year. Last year actually was the first time they switched these two. Previously, this used to be on this side. So they did, they've definitely like made some changes. I feel like I need a drum roll because it's a brand new layout. I love it. This is really nice. Okay, so we've got days of the week, the calendar dated pages on the left side, and then we have the dashboard on the right side. I am so excited about this. All right. Let's take a look over here first. There's still one day of June left here because that's a Monday, and then the 1st of July starts on a Tuesday. So that's the reason why there's 2 colors. And you could see that the colors for the colorful option are only in the color of the fonts for the month, and then these little lines. And then everything else is neutral. I love that. That's awesome. Got Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And then there is a extra space, of course, and that is just a lined space. Let's finish looking at the dashboard side, and then I'll give you like my thoughts on it. All right, so we've got a box here that's blank. It is got a heading here. It says priorities. Then there are 6 habit trackers. There is a to-do list with 7 lines here and 7 here. So you've got 14 lines with the little bullet points to do your check off. And then there is a notes lined section. All right, I'm in love with it. Like, I think this is going to be perfect for my needs for my content creating planning. Now, there were some people that were talking about the way the days flow. It's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And some people were commenting saying, well, why didn't they do it like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday? I don't know. Does it matter to me? I guess I'm just going to have to wait and see. I'm not sure if I actually have a strong opinion on that. I think I'll know more once I start using it, because then, of course, that's when you really know, like, it just kind of feels weird or awkward. But looking at it right now, I'm not having any like instant feeling of like, oh, I wish they would have done it this way. I do like the two tones, however many days like overflow from, the end of the month into the beginning of the following month. So I do kind of like that idea. Yeah, I don't know. I'd have to think about that. I'm going to have to see how it works. So here's the whole July, like without any split months in there, without any split days, I should say, not months. Well, yeah, split month. But yeah, I like it. I really like it. Okay, let's go to the back here. Okay, so here, this is where you're going to start seeing like that more, of a split. Although I guess it would have kind of made sense to have like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, because especially if the weeks or the days are split, it would have kind of looked really cool for all of this to be the blue for July and then all of that to be like the yellow for August. That's the only thing that I'm seeing as far as like from an aesthetic standpoint. I don't know how it's going to work from a functional standpoint, but I do like that they have the different colors in there to differentiate. I think that they always did that, but I haven't done a colorful option for a weekly layout because I've been doing the monthly colorful. So yeah, that could be the reason why I didn't realize if they did that before. All right, so that's the end of the month. And then this is the notes page, and it has the yellow because it coordinates with August. Wow, that is really bright. And August is my birth month, and yellow is probably my least favorite color. So that's kind of a bummer for me, but it is what it is. It's okay. But I do like what it says here, how beautiful change can be. And now we're going to look at August. So I'm going to flip through this. I just kind of wanted to slow things down for you to see. So I want to show you the monthly. I want to show you like the dashboard, and then we'll look at the weekly for each month. All right, let's keep moving on here. September, you are right where you need to be. Purple. Ah, love the purple. It's so pretty. Oh my gosh. And then the colorful coil looks just really pretty with like, well, it's got like a teal, it's got purple, and then it's got pink. So those are like my three favorite colors. So it just like goes perfectly. I'm loving that it's so much more subtle though. To be honest, it's really, really nice. I love that there's not like so much print on the actual functional pages. So let's see, is there any, nope. That's so pretty, that purple. Oh my gosh. Okay, here we are in October, and it's orange, which it should be because it's October. Believe that you can do more than you thought. And here is the monthly, the dashboard, and the weekly. And then here's that switch over. Okay, and then let's look at a full week. There you go. All right, now we're into November. Ooh, that is a pretty blue. Let yourself try. That is that beautiful design there. I like that they got rid of the notes. I don't know if I like that this comes down that far or that it doesn't have anything on this side. That's one of the things that I was kind of like, it's kind of feels a little like lost over here. Like I feel like it could have come over across. What do you guys think? Let me know what you think. Okay, here's the monthly. Here's the weekly. It's a really pretty blue. All right, now we're into December, which is a green, and I believe that they changed the green a little bit from previous. Let's come over here and look at what I have. Yes, so the green, this is what the green was before for the colorful option. So it's definitely a different green, and I like this green much better than this green. So that was a good change. A little progress each day adds up. Yeah, that's pretty. And then we've got the December here, and this is very lightly shaded. I like it, very subtle. Okay, and that's the weekly. And then we're going to jump into a new year because we're in January 2026. Beautiful color. Success is a journey, not a destination. So pretty. Love it. I'm loving the colors. February, look at how pretty this pink is. Honor the person you are becoming. I really like they have like this beautiful assortment of like pinks and peaches and all of the colors, the way that they did that. That's really pretty. Yeah, I am liking everything I'm seeing here. I'm really, really happy with this. Can't wait to play with it. Okay, March is a pretty green. Celebrate along the way. Celebrate each day. Much lighter tone there. And then April, that's pretty. Let yourself be proud of how far you've come. Oops. And dashboard and the week. Of course, this has got a split, but you can see it there. Here's May, and this is like a peachy tone. Progress isn't always linear. Let me know what you think of the changes that they made to like the way they have the new dashboard and just like kind of getting rid of all of that pattern behind the dashboard here, because it definitely had more color in it before. It's pretty. I think that a lot of people just really want to have like colorful tabs and dashboards and that pop of color, but then they also want to have like a cleaner slate. So if you want to use kits or however you want to decorate, you have a little bit better way to cover things up, because maybe this particular color isn't what you want to do, you know, for that week or that month. June, pivoting is part of the process. All right, this should be coming to an end, but I see a July in here. So they did the same thing last year, I believe. They gave us a bonus month, which is so nice. So we've got another July 2026 in here. The only constant is change. And I wonder, is that the same quote? Let's see. Let's go and look. No, it's a different quote. So that is nice. But of course, it's the same color because this is the color for July, which we already saw. All right, now we're going to look at the back here. And oh, I was wondering why they ended this with a yellow, but that's because August is yellow. So that's the reason why. Okay, so at the back here, I did something a little different. Oh, no, this is messed up. Oh, that's a bummer. Oh. I hate a tab that's messed up. Ugh. I know you feel me. I know you feel me. Okay. Well, I'm going to see what I could do with that. I might be able to like bend it out. It's like a bend. It's like a, I don't know how that even happened. Because the box was so well, like, I don't know how that happened. That's so weird. Okay, I'm sorry. I totally got distracted by that. But there is a notes tab. And I thought that they said that there wasn't going to be a tab for notes, but there is, and I'm fine with that because I'd rather there be one. And that's a gray tab. So in the back here, you get some notes pages, 8 notes pages. But this first one is like a thicker cardstock, just like the other tab dividers are, but you can still write on it because it does have the lines. Now this is new. It's an addition. It's a budget. It said it was 40 pages. Oh, that is so annoying. There's got to be a way for me to, I think if I just kind of work it out a little bit. I mean, it's still going to have a wrinkle, but it's not horrible. Still kind of a bummer, but it's not a deal breaker. I'll be fine. This is the budget edition that you can have put in here. There are other editions that you can have put in. They are put in at the back, as you can see. So this first page here is spending summary, and this would be for whatever month, and then you write the date, the description of what you purchased, the category, and then the total. I think this will be so useful for me to just be more mindful of what I am spending my money on, because there's nothing quite like just writing things down and seeing it there in front of you to make you realize where your money is going. Like, you can easily spend a lot of money on something so little, like coffee. You know, if you buy coffee, I don't usually buy coffee out, but I have noticed lately I've kind of gotten a little addicted to some of the Starbucks stuff. So, yeah. Now I thought, yeah, there's more stuff here. I thought that there was more. That's why I kept turning. There's a lot of pages of the spending summary, which is fine, obviously. And then you go into a saving tracker, saving for, savings goal, deadline, date, and then deposit and total is what the headings are for that. So you are saving for something particular, like vacation or a trip, or maybe a big purchase, maybe furniture, or maybe car repair, or even a new vehicle, whatever that might be. Then you can have like each one of these pages for whatever it is you're saving for. And then this one is got a debt or payment plan tracker, total amount owed, the starting balance, the minimum payment, and then you can write down the dates, the amount paid, and then the balance. So if you have any debt that you are trying to pay off, this is a great place for you to go ahead and keep track of that, which is, again, nice to see here on paper. And then there's just a couple pages of those. And then this is actually the addition right here. So you do get a tab with it, whatever you get. There are other ones that you can add on here. I believe that there's a total of 4 options for add-ons. Off the top of my head, I want to say there's like a notes page, maybe productivity pages. I think there's goal pages. I think that those might be the other 3 options, if I'm remembering correctly. Then at the very end, there's a notes page here, and you flip over, and then there is this Heritage and Awareness Observances page, actually beginning in like the middle of 2025, because that's when this starts, and then for 2026 for the full year of 2026. These are items that are not pre-printed on the monthlies because they may not be something that everybody celebrates. So they have a page dedicated for that. Let's keep in touch. Name and then a place for whatever information you would like to put here. Name, phone number, address, which is total old school keeping it in here because I think most people do keep that on their phone nowadays. But of course, we're paper people. So if you want to have that, there is a page there for it. And then on the back here, oh my gosh, I can't even think about this. I can't barely think about 2026, let alone 2027, but we have an overview of 2027 for those super go-getter planners that want to start planning out in 2027, because there's a couple of lines down here that you could use. There's some lines down here for notes. So we've got a full year right here. Oh my gosh, that just blows my mind. Oh my goodness. Okay, and then on the back here is the very last page. Then there are some sticker pages. Now, I think that they revised these. I don't think I have my sticker pages in my previous planner. I have it to the side here. Yeah, I took them out. Generally, I have not used these stickers in the past, and I believe that there was a reformat to these. So these might be a little bit better fitting into the planners. I know that they made some adjustments on their stickers, which I do have a pack here that coordinates with this. I'm going to go over that in just a few moments. But this particular one has got the foil detailing on here. It's like looks like a rose gold on this one. And then this one, yeah, they definitely changed them up. I like these better. This one has a gold foil to it with today's, reschedules, to-dos, and then like a little habit tracker down here, and then these round little circle dollar signs. Those are cute. Oh yeah, they did change these. This is the one. This one has also looks like a gold foil to it for a party, happy birthday, celebrate. And oh, and there's only 3. I thought there were, why did I think that there were 4? I guess there's only 3. Oh no, here it is. I thought that there were 4. Oh my goodness, I'll be fine. Here's the 4th one, and these are the little labels with the little silver foil on there. So these are all like cut. Very pretty. They are pretty. And then the folder in the back. And I know that someone that I was watching did comment about the folder and it not being colorful. I kind of have to agree with them. I wish that it were a colorful folder. It's nice. It is got like double pocket, double-sided there. And it is a pretty color, but I do have to agree that it would have been really nice if it would have been the hexagon that we saw. Whoops, at the very beginning here. You know, that would have been fun. Yeah, I got to agree with that. Definitely have to agree with that one. But I think that that is really, really pretty. I mean, it's pretty, but, and the thing is that I usually move the folder. So what I generally do, oh, let me finish showing you. Here's the back. I'm getting ahead of myself. I'm so excited. I really like the color. It's really pretty. And then of course the back cover matches. And this coil, I love that I got the colorful option. It's just so fun. Now I have in the past uncoiled my planners. And I got to tell you, I'm probably going to do the same thing this year because this budget section is something that is not going to stay in here. I'm going to move this out of here. I'm going to move it to the Daily Duo that I get because I love the Daily Duo and I am going to be placing an order for a Daily Duo. And I'm going to uncoil this and take this budget section out. And I might move like my notes around, add maybe a page or 2 of notes maybe into each month. We'll see. Or I'm just going to leave it the way that it is. I think I'm going to leave it the way that it is for now because I think that this is going to be really a game changer for me for my content creating. So now you know how I'm going to be using this planner, why I like the colorful option. What I do is I color code the affiliates and it works out great for me. So speaking about color coding, we're going to look at the next thing here. This is the dual tip markers. They're a colorful 12 pack and they change these around. So all of the colors are on the back here. And I think, did they print them on here? Yes, they printed the colors on the markers, which is awesome because they didn't before. And they started to do that not that long ago. And like, I need to know what color this is. Like if somebody asks me, like, I need to know what color it is. So we are going to swatch these out and I'm going to show you how they coordinate perfectly with the tabs in here. So all of the months have their own color. So there's 12 months, of course, and now there's the 12 colors in here. So I am loving this idea. All right, so here's my little swatch book that I have for my Erin Condren pens. So I'm going to go ahead and use the dual tip one that they sent us in our welcome pack. All right, so I went ahead and filled in the heading there. Oh, the color is on here already, so I don't have to look it up. So this is salmon. All right, so this is going to be the thicker side. And then this is the fine side. And we're going to write out here. Pretty. They're so pretty. All right, so the way that they package them, of course, is like this beautiful rainbow. But if you match them up to the colors, So let's see here. You've got, this would be July and August, September, October, November. Yep. See how that matches? I just love that. January, February, March, April. I love it. Oh my gosh, that's awesome. May and June. Isn't that beautiful? I love that they all coordinate. They are so pretty. And of course, here's the swatch out of them. All right, so I am loving the way that those all coordinate. I'm so excited about that. I think it's so pretty. All right, let's take a look at this one here. These are magnetic bookmarks. These are a brand new accessory. There's 3 of them in here, and this one is called the Sunset 3-pack. Now, one of the changes that they made is that they got rid of the little snap-in bookmarks. And I never really used them. I think I used them on occasion, but they really were not something that I used all the time. So quite honestly, it's not something that I'm really going to miss. I really like magnetic bookmarks, so I'm kind of really excited about these. Oh, that's a really strong magnet. You hear that? That is one snap. Okay, so I understand that, I mean, it holds a pretty significant amount of paper. Let's just go for it. I'm going to grab like the whole month here. Let's see what she can do here. Ooh. Oh, that's nice. That is nice. That is holding on. Really nice. Wow. Okay, let's push it. Let's see. I'm going to grab 2 months. That might be, oh, you know, it is a little loose. Yeah, it is a little loose, but yeah, that might slide off. But the full month, that is like no problem, like no slippage. That's pretty awesome. So you can put this obviously wherever you like, and I like it. And the nice thing is that of course it's not going to damage your page at all because it's a magnet. So very cool. So there's 3 options to choose from, and they each come in 3 packs, and then of course they're different colors. But yeah, I like them. This is definitely a cool new accessory. And now we're going to look at stickers because they reformatted these. So let's take a look and see what they did here. So this is called the Designer Sticker Book. It's for Hexagon. And it has 395 stickers on here, and there are 12 pages here. The foil detailing, the same thing that we're seeing on the cover here. So of course I had to get things to coordinate because I just love that. I love having a collection. So this has got foil detailing. I'm really not a fan of the foil detailing. Oh, but this page doesn't have anything here. It does have a little here. It's got the little hexagons. That's cute. This one. So not every sticker has foil on it, so that's nice. It's got like, these are like half hexagons. Oh, that's pretty. Very colorful, of course. Matching. Down here, we've got important dinner plans and shopping list, and that's all foil. But you know, the font on here is a little bit more legible, I feel like, than it has been in the past. So I do like that. Make sure I didn't skip. This has got like a silver foil with some habit trackers and headings down the center. Got some hexagons here with, it looks like a rose gold detailing on there. We've got some words here, some flags. Today this week, reschedule, canceled with a gold foil. And then we've got weekend, getaway, vacation reminder, let's celebrate, to do. And then just kind of like repeats, but all in the different colors. So that's nice because they will coordinate with the months. And then we have some like little lists, some boxes here, and some like half arch squares. Some of them have wording, some of them have like little circles for habit trackers, and actually they're little hexagons. So that's a cute little touch that they did there. And then we've got some little button stickers, progress over perfection, some more boxes, these little corners, I like those. And then we have these strip ones here. And I think that that is it. Okay. All right. There is one more thing that I want to share with you. And this is a planner folio organizer insert. I have folios from last year. They introduced these to us. And I have the peacock and I have the wisteria one. And I know that either one of these would look nice with my hexagon, but there are new colors out this year that you can definitely pick up. I don't know, maybe I will pick up one of the new colors, but we'll see what happens. So I just wanted to show you how this insert works. It does come with like some information here on how you actually put it into your planner here, your cover. So let me grab the planner. And you take the back cover and you slide that into this back pocket like so. And it has this nice clear front so you could see your beautiful cover. That looks really pretty. Okay, and then in the back here, so this does have a pocket here. But this little guy gives you some extra stuff because it has this long pocket here. So even though the folio does have a pen loop, you can put like pens in here if you wanted to. Remember, of course, it is going to bulk it up. So let's just give it a little bit of a trial. Now the flap isn't going to close because that's like kind of like hanging on there, but what you could do is just tuck it in. Yeah, there you go. Tuck it in. So I don't know if this is going to close because I don't know if this is like too bulky. This is more for like things that are flatter, but you could grab like your little magnetic clip, put that in here, or any little stickies or anything like that, or any little notes that you might have that you need to just kind of keep separate because little things will get lost. So this flap is going to slide in here. So there's this like kind of like folder flap. So that is supposed to fit just like that. So now you have some extra space. Now let's see how this closes. Mind you, I have 2 pens in there, so that definitely bulks things up. There are 2 snaps though. Oh, it fits. It fits. Now remember, this is a 12-month planner. If you have an 18-month planner and you do that, you can, I don't know if it'll snap. So that's something to consider. And I don't know if I'd like my pens there. Like I said, I just kind of put that there, but to give you an idea, I don't really have anything. I know that they have like washi fans. They're really cute. I didn't get them in the colorful one, but I am planning on getting it in the bouquet. But this can obviously go back here. So that's nice. And then you could put like your little like fanned out. They're like a sticky and they fit in here. And then you have extra little pockets for anything extra that you might want to add in here. So it's kind of like a nice little accessory just to have more pockets. And then again, you know, depending on how packed it is, you have 2 snaps there to choose from. So yeah, that's cute. I like it. All right, the one thing that I did not go over with you is the sampler pack. So it is sealed here. Let's see. And they do have it dated starting April 28th through the end of June. So it is a little sampler of everything that they have brought us. So we already have seen the Hexagon monthly dashboard. Here is the Hexagon in the vertical layouts. Ooh, this one is the bouquet in a horizontal layout. This is the hourly, and I believe that this is the hexagon layout. Oh, this is actually the minimal. They have it listed on the front here. It's got that orange. I think that is just to specify like what it is. So you're not going to see that in the minimal layout, but this is a minimal hourly. I thought that font looked a little different. And then this one should be the hexagon. That's the one we just looked at in the dashboard layouts. And then this is, oh, this would be what a daily duo would look like. And there's a whole week in here. And this is in, that's the green, that is the hexagon. Hexagon daily. So you have that color. I will be getting a daily duo, but I'm not getting it in the colorful option. I'm going to be getting it in, I think, the bouquet. I really am loving that bouquet. So I have something set aside. Ooh, that is so pretty. And this is the bouquet. That font is so pretty. Yeah, this is a vertical, but I'm going to do the daily duo in the bouquet, I believe. I'm in love with the font. I think it's gorgeous. This one is a minimal in horizontal. And then this is the colorful hexagon in a hourly. Oh, that's so pretty. That's the bouquet. I'm telling you, that font is just like drawn me in. I couldn't decide what I wanted to do, but I knew that I wanted a colorful one and I knew I wanted the bouquet, but I just had to decide like what layout I wanted for each one. So I'm glad I have this little sampler pack so I could see all of the different layouts and how they would work out for me. But yeah, I decided to go with the dashboard in the colorful, the hexagon, because I'm going to use this for content creating. I think it's going to work out really, really well for me. I have markers that are coordinating. I think that that will be really fun. Like I said, I will be ordering the daily duo and I am going to be getting the bouquet. I'm in love with that font and it's very minimal on the inside. So I think it's going to work out really, really well for me. I am super excited about that. And the reason I did not order it all together is because I'm an EC insider. So I used my reward points that I had saved and I had $25 to use towards this. And then I thought, well, I know I'm going to get a coupon that comes on the back of this. So I'm going to use the 20% off coupon when I order my daily duo. I really wanted to just place like one big order and have it all come in. But for the savings, I figured that I could wait. I didn't really think about it until I was ordering it. Otherwise, I definitely would have shared that with you earlier. You save your reward points and don't use them and just kind of let them accrue. It's nice to have them to use for like a big launch like this. Other thing I wanted to tell you about, there's a bundle accessory savings. You choose 5 accessories and then you get 20% off on them. And then I believe that that's like an automatic, and then I can use my coupon for my total purchase. So that is my plan for my next purchase. And then if you spend over $100, that's after all the discounts, then you get free shipping. Those are just some of my tips for you. So if you are going to purchase anything from Erin Condren, you're not an EC insider already, please make sure that you join and start accruing those points because it's definitely to your advantage. They don't have to pay for it. It's a free rewards program. The more you spend, then the more like points you earn per purchase. So it's just kind of like a win-win situation. If you've never ordered from Erin Condren before, I do have a coupon down below. Make sure that you click on that link, and that way you can get yourself $10 savings. As me being an EC insider, I would then get some additional rewards as well. So yes, highly recommend that program if you are purchasing from Erin Condren. And I am an affiliate, and I greatly appreciate if you use my affiliate link to make your purchase if you decide to purchase anything. There are specific affiliates and specific creators from Erin Condren that they will send them product. But this product that I'm sharing with you today, I did pay for this myself. So if I am ever sharing product with you that I didn't pay for, I will make sure that I tell you that. You will know that like right away. But yeah, I am really, really happy with my purchase. I think that this is super beautiful. I think it's going to work out great for me. And I'm just excited to dive right in, and I'm excited to place my next order. So if you like this video, please be sure to give me a thumbs up. I know there was a lot of information that I shared here with you, but I really like to be thorough and also give you my honest opinion of, what I got. Now, remember, if you have not subscribed to me, please be sure to hit the subscribe, hit that notification bell. That way you'll be notified when my videos do post and you won't miss anything. And be sure to drop me a comment down below. Let me know what you might be ordering, what you're thinking of ordering. Would love to get your opinion, your feedback on everything that I have shown you here, or maybe something you'd like for me to share with you. Drop it in the comments below. Thank you so much for joining me in today's video. If you watch this all the way through till the end, be sure to leave me a purple heart emoji. All right, thank you so much, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.